Hello, welcome to Chaotic Calling. Yes, I know I was ranting there in the silence for a little bit, but that was because I was making sure we got everything set up. Let's hope for no difficulties with the internet, shall we? Hi guys, happy Halloween.
Hello, happy Halloween. Ready for the stream.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Heyo.
Alright, guys, let's get the death counter ready. It's Halloween, you know what needs to happen. Yeah, okay, I'm awake. Thank you, Cookie. I'm awake. You guys didn't get to see that, but I did.
I was just texting, making sure Dexper was working, making sure there's no technical difficulties there, sorry.
Yep, that death counter. Remember that death counter? Yeah, okay. Besides, did I tell you the Bagman's not only exclusive to, Anyway. As we find ourselves back into our Monday game, let's kind of go over what happened last week, right? We met up with some Astro Elves on a planet and, you know, pretty much gathered their story to find out they crash landed here with no resources to get back to their home planet. And you guys are like the first Astro explorers that they have come across who came somewhat to their aid, but also gave them dishonor because they weren't able to finish their own kills. Greedy little bastards you be. You managed to make peace with them, and they offer you a task if you could go to the wild space that they're from and gather some certain materials from meteors around that region to bring back and help them fix up their ships. You guys have agreed to do so, with some bartering being done on that. You've also earned mining lasers to add to your bigger ship. Lord knows it has plenty of empty modules to put them in now, since like what, 3 of the weapons broke. But you also obtained Darnisha, who is a astro elf who is also your mechanic at the moment. Kipper is your pilot, and Shella's AI is your computers. And you guys managed to make it to the wild space where you got to meet the astro elves of the citadel that is in that location, in the shape of a butterfly, no less, which was very distracting for Shella to focus on. I mean, she easily got there, but it was the we're not supposed to be there yet Shella part that was the problem. You guys managed to mine what you needed, and then the space police, whatever, came up and said, "Hey, what are you doing? You're stealing our materials. What are you doing?" And you guys made peace with them, but they wanted to challenge you anyway, because I know you guys wanted to challenge. And you literally one-shot at one of their ships right out of the water, and they're like, "You know what? You win. Yeah, you can keep that. We'll give you a recommendation and everything. You can land at the Imperial place and get your ships refueled and what have you, and meet up with the crew." You guys managed to land, do a little trade, find out about the different currencies of the world, or space in this case, and found out you can have some of your currencies transferred over for the sake of brevity. We might just use gold in general, but as long as there's a place to get the extra currency switched over to whatever the local currency is, we're not going to make too much of a big fuss about it. We'll try to keep it one currency, but kind of like they use gil, we use gold. Shinies do things, so we kind of get credited. It's all good. And I think we were on our way back. We didn't quite make it back though yet, right? That's where we were.
We were on our way back to there, yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're getting ready to jump back through space and get that taken care of. I wish I had more time to prepare, and maybe I would have had a Halloween costume to wear on stream, but I'm sorry. Just gonna have to deal with this. Wait, Star, you're not in.
Pentakill!
Yes, that's what we must achieve today. Alright, so as we get started, my friends, the ship, as it were, we have a good 8 hours or so to do whatever we need to do. Where do you guys want to start? Back on the bridge?
Probably the big ship, probably.
Yeah, we're probably
you're on
waking
the
up.
bridge of the big ship. That's what I meant. There's no bridge on the little ships. They're just pilot seats.
Yeah.
So what would you... Yeah, so Shella has set in the location, and you guys are now hyperspacing all the way back to where you know you need to be. It's going to take at least 8 hours or so you guys got free time to roam the ship, do whatever. What would you all like to do?
I know what I would like to do. Probably Kunai is probably going to go and investigate his new lab for his experiments now. See what he has available for him. Like accessibility, see if he has any materials that he could use.
Well, the thing about the lab, it just allows you to do stuff in it better. It doesn't have any, extra materials like med kits or anything like that. That's stuff that you have to buy separately.
Yes, but he doesn't know what's new in his lab. Me outside of the game, I know that it's just better materials and everything, but but in the game he would like to look over and see what he has.
Let's see what we got going on here.
He needs to unbox it, basically.
Yeah. This is the unboxing episode of the lab. Come on in. Welcome in.
And not knowing how heavy stuff is, Scar will join him in carrying lifting boxes.
I mean, all of it was placed where it needed to be. I mean, you got this from the original elf, or no, you got this from the Citadel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. You go there, you see your door open up. Inside, there's probably new tables, chemist set, like the beakers and bottles and glasses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
A place to smash things down, a pestle and what's that other word? Mortar.
Mortar and pestle, yeah.
Yep.
I need to be like extra careful in here, right, Kunai? No, don't drop anything.
And don't bloody touch anything.
But it's so shiny.
You touch anything, I'll chop off your tail.
Why is always everyone going straight for the tail?
Because you can grow it back, but it'll take a long time. You'll just be humiliated for a long time.
Well, at least I'm not losing scales again.
There's a there's a slab though that catches your eye, only because there seems to be what looks like a mannequin, or basically like a I guess a mannequin would probably be the best case for it. Kind of like strapped in to kind of like demonstrate how you can put somebody into this slab, so to speak. So like the mannequin's kind of like held down at the wrist and the ankles. It's got like a little, just kind of like in a small
so
there.
The test dummy.
Scar walks over and pokes it. Scar walks over and pokes it.
You poke it.
Yep.
Yeah, you realize that's a doll, right? It's not alive.
Isn't it big to be a doll?
It's a doll for testing.
You hear a soft thud. You turn, its head fell kind of halfway off to the right, like its cheek hit the table.
It moved. It's alive.
No, pish posh.
I mean, you did just poke it, Scar.
And it moved.
Because you moved it.
Now. And don't get crazy. Don't get crazy.
Or did you?
Impossible.
Are you
Anyways, sure? I'm gonna get acquainted with my lab, see what I can figure out about it. If I can eventually put it into something that I would like to do.
Okay, well,
in the future, whenever I have the materials for it.
Keep your eye on the thing. I don't trust it. I leave him alone in his lab.
Thank you. But that's all Kunai is going to be doing. just messing with his lab. Configure everything where he wants it to be comfortably. But I don't have any other idea what he might do. He'd probably just rearrange it.
Well, it's not easy to rearrange any of this stuff because, you know, when you're in a ship, you need to bolt things down.
Yes, exactly.
Like, the only thing you can rearrange is where the bottles go.
Yeah.
But you're able to kind of like spend time here, get to know the lab a little bit better, and understand that these are equipment pieces that will make your life easier when you attempt to do stuff. That's basically what it's here for.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that,
can't really do much without materials.
what would the rest of you like to do? Yeah.
Trying to figure that out still.
I know.
Trying to...
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, that phantom ship is probably not too far off at this rate.
Well, if they can't figure out what they're doing, I'm gonna have Scar go back to the it's not the hangar and work on his ship with the mechanic so he can learn it better in and out.
Okay. I mean, there's really no other part of that than her just doing maintenance on the exterior or anything. But actually, she doesn't have to do anything because recently all of your ships have been updated. You know, they've been pretty much fixed up because of the place where you all landed.
Yeah.
They were able to come in and do everything that you need. Your guns are now at 100% as far as ammo goes, and yeah, you're the one with the shields on your drive, right?
Yep.
So if you take a look at the character sheet for Wasp, you'll see that the HP is over 100, which will represent the shielding. So once the shields are gone, it just starts piercing into the armor at that point.
Yep. I get that.
All right.
Basically, I would have her, teach me more about the ship because it's, it's new to Scar. It's something he's never done other than fly it.
Now, darling, I would love to teach you about this ship, but the problem is I'm more of a mechanic, not a pilot.
But without you mechanics, you can't pilot the ship. So wouldn't you know more about the internal?
I just know how the yoke is attached to the rotor and how the rotor reacts to these things. Like, you pull it back, it goes one way, and you pull it forward, it goes another, right? That's about the basis I could tell you. As far as like combination of buttons and doohickeys that you could press and do, well, that's on you to figure out, hon. I don't know. All I know is that if this thing's broken, I need to fix it.
Well, that's what I want to learn from you. If we happen to have an accident where I can't bring it to you, I want to learn how to fix it.
Well, that's the thing. Are you wanting to become a mechanic?
Maybe that way, if there is issues, I can fix it on the go.
I mean, we could try. And this is the DM's way of asking: are you planning to dedicate points to the mechanic?
Yes.
All right.
That way, if there is problems and we need to have it fixed and can't go to her, someone here knows how to fix.
Sounds fair to me. All right, yeah. So she'll spend a good time just kind of like opening up your ship in different parts, showing you the different cylinders that do certain things. Like, I'm not going to give you all the technical term because it's a fantasy spaceship. I mean, what's under there? There's the doohickey, there's the thingamajig, there's the Willy Wonka, there's the wamba. Like, use your imagination here. There's plenty of devices in here that she is showing you in conjunction how to make this ship do what it does.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, as long as you do an investment in a mechanic rank up, you can definitely like pick up on what she's putting down. Otherwise, if you're not going to go into mechanic, this would be like moot. She'd be like, you getting any of this? Not a damn thing. But yeah, you spend time down here. She works with you to kind of like get you started along this path. Is there anything else anybody else wants to achieve while we're on this highway, so to speak?
I had an idea for something.
Okay.
So thinking of trade and kind of how we did everything and stuff like that. Thinking Artificer and trying to set up a forge and do some repairs and kind of build stuff. I like the idea of doing more of a trade aspect of things for sure. And I'm wondering if I could do some RP with Shella and start setting up like some trade files.
Yeah, absolutely.
For a trade network.
Also, on top of that notion, she has the archives from the previous location.
Yeah, but it's
well. Oh, you go ahead. I was gonna give you information as you asked for it.
So I remember we did get the files and stuff like that. So essentially, Physico, hello.
Yes?
How are you today?
Well, I mean, that butterfly was awfully huge, and I wanted to go back, but I understand. I can't even pick it up.
Well, Shella, speaking of the butterfly, I'd like to kind of take some of the information that we got from them and start setting up maybe a special file or folder for trade.
We can certainly check what resources they have.
Yeah, I was thinking, resources. We know their currency now. We know they're willing to trade just with their regular currency or, change out currency and get other stuff, and he just kind of lists off like the general trade information that he's gathered from the encounter, and be like, we have 2 connections now: home planet and butterfly.
Ooh,
And
shall we call it butterfly? I like that.
how about, ooh, I kind of like this, Shella.
Mm-hmm.
Can we secure this in a sense and name this Project Butterfly?
Ooh, I like that.
Okay. Let's just keep this between me and you for now. How's that sound? Until I get more information together, and then I can feel like I can present it to everybody, right?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I will definitely make sure that this information doesn't get into the wrong hands. DM sets the thing to all players.
Oh yeah, of course.
There you go. And you should have a handout you can start working on.
Cool. Appreciate that. Well, that's my project for the session. Thank you.
Yeah. So you'll be able to outline details, and we'll figure out stuff that needs to be added to it. Let's move this into players. All right. Yeah, you can mess with that as you see fit, and then if you need me to add anything to it or confirm stuff. But yeah, so you spend time with Shella, and she has a list of worthwhile retailers and wholesalers from that location who may be able to provide you decent deals on supplies, anything ranging from medicine to materials and all that such. So not only for your own benefit, you realize you can also help out those like your med guy, or just basically keeping food on the ship as well.
Cool. Question: what's the name of our home planet?
Your home planet or the one we're going to?
No, the one that like we came from. Like I'm establishing like a home base.
Elsparia.
Elsparia, yeah.
That's what I named that sucker.
Okay. Cool. All right. I'll be typing away. Y'all do your thing now. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else got anything? As in Calypso, do you got anything?
Also just trying to learn the hacking stuff. We need to get the new hacking stuff.
Yeah, like you guys basically cracking open the box and seeing all these wires and everything, especially after the hacking tools have been installed. Where were we installed them on the main ship, right?
Yep.
All right, so the Aurora has these hacking tools installed. These are, I guess, Class C because, but like I said, the Aurora can take pretty much anything up to A. The tools that you're currently going through, you're starting to learn what can you achieve, right? Some of the things you can achieve is redirecting fire. You can also turn off any shielding if they have it. But you cannot make the ships like self-destruct or anything like that. You cannot make the ships lose life support. But
That's about right.
especially with these, I guess I should say, like the limitations seem to be resorted to redirecting fire or dropping shields. So yeah, you spend time learning that. And Kipper's just been keeping to himself unless anybody wanted to chat with the old chap. Sheila's always there for you if you need a helping hand. Matter of fact, I think her and Torque are currently playing tic-tac-toe. But yeah.
That's fair.
Out of character, if we ever make it back to Elsparia, you think Jefferson will accept a trade network as quality information and stuff as payment if we ever make it back from my debt.
Possibly. Like that's a bargaining chip, right?
Yeah, and actually the shop that I got there, that could be like Homeworld Station.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, even Kipper has a place there that you guys can reformat if ever return. Is that's also another thing we could try to do is find out a way to do that. To get back. Sorry, I thought I heard my dad for a second. Did you guys hear him?
I didn't hear any background.
Okay, I guess I'm hearing things. Never mind.
Yeah, didn't hear anything in your background either.
Thank you.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, we can quit directing our attention towards it, damn it. So yeah. The ship is at your disposal. But yeah, what I was saying was like you could also try to find a way back to Elsparia. Like we haven't even explored that yet. We just been kind of like wandering around, right? But no one's talked of trying to get back. No one's talked about doing anything other than what you've been just randomly running into. So if you guys want to focus on trying to get back to Elsparia, wouldn't be a bad idea. If you don't want to go back, that's fine by me too. You tell me where you want to go. The universe is huge.
It's fair.
Once, twice, anybody?
Anybody got anything
I-
else? Go ahead.
I know it. Do this Astral thing, get back to them, their outpost,
Mhm.
try and get people back who want to go back or people want to stay, whatever. And then
Right.
maybe once we saw, do that and we kind of have like a little bit of a connection and out there, if we want to figure out a way to check back in. Anybody wants to check back in? That could be cool after we solve this little small arc.
Sounds good by me.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Why is there a pony going through space?
So what?
What?
There's a what?
A what?
Oh, it's in the shape of a horse.
Fly over to it.
Oh, it's a little ways off. It'll be a while before I can go track it down. Anyway, back to where we're going. Alright. So, as the ship continues, you guys have like all this time to do random things, just kind of like some downtime as you were. And as you're spending this downtime, maybe 4 or 5 hours in, there's a soft hum across the entire ship. That kind of like a red alert of sorts. Rip, 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 rip. And I don't know who's all on the bridge, but Kipper's checking into it right away. I don't know what you guys are doing at the moment, but you can decide where you are. So we'll go from left to right. Calypso, this is what you get for launching the game first. Where are you at on the ship at the time?
Probably on the bridge since I was messing with the hacking stuff and
Alright,
whatnot.
so you and Kip are like the first ones to start interacting with whatever this alert is. Where's Scar at?
Scar would still be down in the hangar with learning about the ship and stuff.
Yeah, Donisha says, oh shoot, it sounds like we're gonna have to cut this short. Something's happening. We better return to the bridge.
That sounds good. After you.
Alright, she'll lead the way. Amphiz, where would you have been?
I probably would have been up on the bridge as well. Just kind of away from everybody else while I'm kind of working on my project, just typing away.
Yeah. And then Kunai?
I'd probably be in my lab now. Whenever I hear this, I'd probably go to the bridge.
Alright, yeah, I just wanted like that little theme where everybody's like coming from where they are and trying to report to the bridge as soon as possible. And as Scar and Kunai rejoin the rest of the group, Kipper's just like getting the information along with Calypso and Fizz. The seems to be another ship that has been destroyed this time out here in space debris. And there's just a whole mass of ships though, not just one. And that's why the red alert went out, because all this space debris was kind of like in your path and the ship just kind of like stopped at its hyper. Like, I know you could just fly past it, but Shella's like, well, maybe there's resources in here you guys might be interested in. So a point of interest plus possible danger was posted. So, do we wish to stop and check it out, or should we keep going? Alright, now that we got the rest of the crew here, what's everybody's opinion? There is a mass of debris in space here, and Shella thought it'd be nice if we picked through it.
Is there any
Probably
way,
useful.
any way our radars can scan it and see if there's any other ships in this near the area? That way we're not going in completely blind.
That's why Shella stopped us to tell us that it's here, because she scanned it already.
Okay, so there's nothing else other than that she can pick up right this second.
Doesn't seem to be anything giving off a heat signature, no. The area is mootly cold at the moment, I guess you could say. If we could stop in here and pick through the trash. If there's nothing worth getting over the next 5-10 minutes, we just move on. How's that sound?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Good to me.
Get to test out our beams and stuff and draw stuff into the bay.
Ooh,
Oh.
Calypso.
Hmm?
Something happens. You got the hacking equipment set up now?
Yep, I do.
Hey, excited to see that in action.
Oh my.
Alright. So, what you guys see before you is like a whole trail of destroyed frigates. And there is one big capital ship that you can see that has been decommissioned somehow. A lot of holes on its hull. You can definitely see that it's been impacted by barrage of possibly missiles, torpedoes, or laser cannons, what have you. Whatever technology is out here that can create this kind of damage. I don't know, you guys almost have that same technology too, don't you? That blast cannon that you did earlier, yeah, I remember that. But yeah, this capital ship and all these little frigates floating around it have been decommissioned either by one single attack or some really concentrated fire.
I say we start with the giant one.
Alright, Shella, let's get closer to it, shall we? Alright. And the Aurora starts to move into place with the guidance of Kipper. He switches the Aurora into grappler mode. And two robotic-like arms extend off the exterior of the lower end of the ship as it kind of like folds out. You guys seen these in action before. We pulled in some scraps already with this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's kind of like going over to some of the openings that aren't quite as big and kind of like cracks it open like an egg a little bit more so we can see in. And little drones kind of like flow out of the fingertips of these hands or whatever, the grapplers, and float into the interior to kind of like look around. And you guys see on the monitor like hallways that are dark and black and bleak, destroyed metal everywhere. The consoles kind of like smashed in. The hope of finding any kind of technology intact seems kind of bleak with the way things look, but there's a possibility you can find something here. So yeah, he's got the little nanodes going out there to look. And I don't know, who wants to make an investigation and see if they see something on the camera?
I'll make the investigation.
Alright,
I think the hackers would be best at that.
well, it's just an investigation. This is using your already attainable skills.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah, that's about right. You see a wall. Apparently this drone that is focused on your camera is attached to a wall now.
Plus
Can
10
we-
to next roll.
Plus 10 to next row. Alright, who are we giving that to?
That's Calypso.
Alright, 19. And then all of a sudden that drone's eyes pops off the wall. And you see a door that's kind of like opening and shutting. And the drone is able to fly in as it opens and shuts behind it. And it's still cracking behind it. But you see in there like several metal crates. Like this is a storage bin of some sort. Or hall area where they kept materials. Let me think. Storage bay, cargo hold. There we go.
Hmm.
So yeah, you found a cargo hold with metal containers that seem to be intact. Don't know what's in them, but there's something in there.
Lipso, did you find anything interesting?
Yep, I did. I found some intact storage crates, and this place is like, storage unit.
Oh, that's quite useful. Who knows what might be in there? It's probably some goodies.
Yeah,
Are the drones
Kipper,
strong enough to pick up those crates, or do we have to go in ourselves?
the latter. The drones are just drones. They don't have, like basically the arm can reach in and grab things, but the way these hallways are, it cannot go in there unless it wants to destroy the entire interior, which seems counterproductive. So Kipper just kind of goes, well, we can suit you guys up to walk out there and try to go in and see if you guys can pick something out of there.
Let's get suited.
Yep.
I'm game for a spaceship crawl.
Yep. You might even be able to use the drop ships, or you can use the grapplers to disperse you from the interior of their hands, whichever way you wish to go.
See, the grapplers would bring us closer since that's where the drones went in.
Just saying. All right. Head down to the grappler bay, and then I'll send you over. Who all, or is everybody going?
Absolutely want to go.
Yeah, same.
Same. Going.
All right.
It sounds like the whole crew's going.
Sounds good to me too. All right, so you guys managed to jump into the jumpsuits. Like Kipper has kind of like taught you guys that not only in space do you need to be better suited. Like I know you got your helmets that give you air, but he says your bodies needs protection. So you've been introduced to protective spacesuits now, and you're able to gear up, as it were, and head on over to the grappler bay, where you can enter into an elevator that leads to the other end of the grappler arm, so that you can just be shot in. And with that, you guys are expelled through a capsule through one of the fingers, and it just stays there within the entryway of the pot, or the open pocket, and it opens up the elevator doors in a slant, and you guys can like crawl out, or not really crawl, just kind of like float out. Once you float out of the capsule and kind of like set up your team, the drones, you can see them still flying around, buzzing. They're like little miniature drones. Like these aren't like big drones. These are like nano drones that are going around giving you camera visuals of everything around. The cameras seem to be leading you down these corridors. You take a left, you take a right, and then there's that corridor that you saw, Calypso, where the door is kind of like opening and shutting on its own. And everybody's able to see it.
I hate to break the game character real quick. Is everything okay? I heard that ruckus.
And it's my cat again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just ignore it. It's just a cat. So yeah, the doors opening and closing, and I want you to imagine it's like a two-sided, or two sides to the door, a left side, right side, and it's kind of like trying to close inward, but it's not staying closed. Definitely first obstacle, keep that door open to bring anything out, right?
Do you think you can hack the door to keep it open, or do you think we should break it?
I don't have the hacking to do that yet. Since I would need to be on a ship to, I think, do that.
On top of that, the door, I mean, there's little power in this building. Like, hacking this probably wouldn't do anything anyway. Can't hack something that's not turned on.
But Scared, didn't you force open a door when we first arrived?
Yes, I did, and I could do it again.
Then go ahead and do it again.
Athletics.
$17.
Alright, with that, you're able to force these doors, and you guys hear a soft bzzz as like whatever last bit of power was left in these doors fade out, and they are forced open. Guys, so that's good news.
Right?
Mhm.
We haven't lost your voice yet.
Yeah, you know what's weird? Whenever I have these outages, I'll hear you guys for a little bit, but you won't hear me anymore, which I find interesting as all get out. All right, so we are live again, I think, but sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties as always. I really wish it would stop it, but I might have to find a different streaming tool. And I don't know if you can tell from the sound of my voice, but I'm really getting upset about it. Oh man, it's terrible. I'll
As
do a
long
speech.
as you don't take it out on the party, I'm okay.
Oh no, don't worry. If I take it out on the party, it's because you did other things. At any rate, let's get back to these crates, right? While I'm still alive.
Mhm.
Well, I might not be alive for long. No, okay, OBS, you're the one that's messing up this time. T-Mobile's in the clear. We're gonna have a talk, Streamlabs. Alright, I'm gonna try to continue, and I do apologize if Streamlabs is not allowing you guys to see everything that happens. I will definitely be setting up a different OBS after this stream for sure, because this is just too much. I can't handle it anymore. We gotta try something new. Alright, so as you guys pull these crates out, guess what you find?
What?
Locks.
Awesome.
Not just any locks. We're talking not mechanical, but electronical locks that have been, you know, like heavily, like we're looking at, I don't know, like a military style lock. Like this thing is built to be tough. It's built to not let people in, and definitely looks like these tools are not the tools you need to unlock it.
Looks
what kind
like
of
we got
tools do
things.
you need? Sorry.
What tools? You tell me.
I was gonna say I have an all-purpose tool. What kind of tool do you need?
You got a blowtorch on that thing? Didn't think so. Anyway.
At this point, I feel like my tool would have evolved. Yes, you know,
Yeah,
working
yeah.
on stuff. I don't know, maybe.
How about I put it
It's
this
up to
way?
you, DM. No.
I'll put it to you this way. Like, you can get the tool you need, but doing it here would probably not work because you're in, like, open space at the moment.
So we're taking that crate back with us, right?
Well, oh, it's space. It's lighter.
Yeah, it's lighter.
Yeah, you could literally drag these carts and have them brought over one at a time. Or maybe, well, one, like, you've all fit in a single elevator. Yeah, I think you could fit these in, like, one at a time. Or you could put 3 in, send the elevator, have it come back and pick you guys up or something. Like, one of you can still go over with them so you can unload. I don't know. It's however you want to do it. If you want to bring them, we just say it's done. How's that?
Yeah,
DM is
we bring
realizing
them.
how problematic I'm making this, and I can end it by saying you do it. All right, great, you do it. You managed to bring all 3 crates over. With the like, you're in space. If it's heavy, you wouldn't know. You slide them into the elevator. You guys manage to somehow get back into the elevator and return to the actual ship compartment. But as soon as you get to the ship, you had to ask Shella to deactivate gravity so that you could pull them out. Because, yeah, after it hit gravity, the gravity field inside the ship, it kind of like pressurized to the floor and would not be able to be moved very easily. And yeah, you had to turn gravity off, pull them out, and get them into a place, and then turn gravity back on.
Sounds like a plan now.
Sounds like all kinds of fun stuff, right?
Yep.
Floating around.
Yeah,
All right,
and
everybody in a safe distance to fall. Right. Being
Watch your
faces up
toes.
in the air, flying around, having fun. No, I don't know.
Everyone, watch your toes and hands and tails.
All right. And gravity comes back on as soon as you grab these things and put them in the cargo bay. The tools that you need can easily be obtained by your multi-purpose tool, and also the mechanic can also like use their tools to disassemble pieces of this thing too. Like there's multiple ways you can go about this. So like you decide which route you want to start.
Kunai just pulls out his thieves' tools and says, "You're useless to me."
Your thieves' tools sigh and sorry.
You mean, why don't you be better?
So anyway, cargo bay, the pilot bay, whatever this is. You guys have these 3 large crates. How do you want to try to unlock them?
Well, anybody got any ideas?
I can hit him with the flame dagger sword.
We can use
She might
bombs.
damage the things that are inside of it. What if it's explosives?
Do I have that? No, I don't have that at this level.
But
Yes, I do have that. Hang on. I don't know if it'll do anything, but before we actually attack this stuff, right? Could I cast detect magic?
Yes, you can.
Alright.
Can you
Yeah.
post that for me,
That's it.
though? I think there are limitations I need to be aware of. Thank you. Oh, excuse me, I got the yawnies again.
Ooh, I can cast magic missile on it and shoot the lockies.
I can also do that.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
You cast detect magic, but whatever contents that you think might be in here does not come back.
Okay. I just wanted to check if we
It
sense
is up
anything
for
magical.
10 minutes, though, so keep
Yeah.
that in mind.
Yeah, I'll hold that up for now. But like,
Mhm.
I don't sense anything magical coming from it, so there's at least that. But then again, remember what we found in the cargo bay, the explosives?
True.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we gotta go about this gently.
That's true. Yeah, we should have probably sold those.
Has anybody investigated the lock further to kind of determine anything about it?
I know my locks, but I don't know if I know these locks. I can look at it.
Oh, if you want to look at it, let me know.
I can
I-
give
I
you
get-
guidance if you want.
I will look at the lock.
Yeah, give me either investigation or perception.
Oh, I'm good with perception rolls. Let's do this. Bop. You know what? I'm gonna recall.
Uh-huh.
So I do it again. Yeah, there we go.
There is a alphanumeric code to this. and you just happen to see. I think this is right. Well, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see that correctly. But there's a bunch of lines that are kind of like representing where letters should go or numbers.
Okay, so the only way to get into these things is if we have a code. Does anyone know the code?
Are you saying it's electronic?
Calypso, this looks like hacking to me. I would think. In
I
a
was about to
sense.
say that.
I have a question. Aren't those hacking things one-time use?
Not hacking like that. Different
Oh,
kind of
you
hack.
meant you meant like with the little iPad and you try to hack it. Okay.
So essentially, yeah, learning how the computers and everything work and being able to try and find a way in, get the information that you need or get it to do what you want. Would you agree, Calypso? That's kind of how hacking is.
I definitely
far?
agree. I agree. This does seem
Well,
like a...
I'm not saying no, so give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough for all that. Just let me know when you want me to hit it.
Last resort, Scar. Last resort.
Alright, so what would you like to do? You want to attempt this?
I'm gonna attempt hacking into it.
Alright, give me hacking plus your proficiency, which would be, well, you know, your ranking. So D20 plus your ranking. 13. Alright. Roll me a D15 right now. No, I got an odd
15?
number for you. Yeah, give me a D15. Alright, so the first letter comes up.
It's D&D Hangman.
Yeah, pretty much. Something like that. So like it's rotating through letters, and then all of a sudden you see an H pop up, and
It somehow worked a little bit.
I mean, it's not all instantaneous in hacking.
There are 3 of these, right, DM?
There are.
Are they all 3 showing the same thing? Like, could
are
we
the-
work on separate ones, or would you prefer we just work on one at a time?
Let's
is the
work on
question.
one right now.
Okay, then can I just roll to kind of help? Then
Yeah. Like if the roll gets even better than a 13, you'll probably get more letters. Basically, is what'll happen.
all right.
So yeah, you can roll D20 plus your ranking. That's about right, huh? The H goes away.
No, actually,
No, the H is
this is the Dexper moment. Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Where is it?
I gotta get them cards out of your hands eventually, right?
Inspiration.
Inspiration has been granted, so you may reroll. Get something better than a 1. Hey, there you go.
There we go.
Alright, so just roll me a D10.
All right,
That way I keep it random.
3.
Roll me another D10.
Seven.
Alright, hold on. So now it kind of looks something like that. So like the letters start shifting, and then all of a sudden this pops up, and then you'll notice like I don't know if it's apparent, but like after the P there's a little bit left in this word, and then it's space, and then that's the second word. Oh,
Can
I
we
think I
keep
put the
going?
wrong letter there, guys. That should be an A. Not an O.
I'd like to solve the puzzle, please.
Yeah, what would you like to? What would you like to? What would you like to say?
Right, I think it's the same thing you're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
Do we all want to try and just skip the hacking and be like, I think I know what this is, and put it in?
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead, try it.
You
Yeah.
can do that. So yeah, what do you
What
put
could
in?
happen?
What could possibly happen?
Calypso, you started this. What a happy Halloween, right?
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Yeah.
So you guys start plugging that in, right?
Mhm.
Happy Halloween.
As you do so, the lock deactivates. There's a soft and the lights around here in the room start to flicker.
That's not
You-
ominous at all.
Make perception checks.
Yeah. We just got haunted. Like
Just
something?
got haunted.
Yeah, I ain't see shit.
I don't know if I see shit.
Nice.
I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing.
Everything's normal here, everybody.
On to the next one, guys.
No, 14 will definitely give you, like, Scar. Maybe it's just you who hears it because it's picking you particularly, I don't know. But you hear, like, a laughing in your ear, like an evil laugh. You know that one laugh, like.
Guys, I think we should not play with this box. I think they're locked for a reason.
Oh, pish posh. You don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Oh, I don't hear nothing.
Okay, cool. You all unlock the box. I'm going into a different room and locking this door.
Okay, you have fun.
Alright.
We're gonna enjoy our riches.
Still nothing magical now that the box is open, right?
Nope, nothing magical.
Cool.
Only, if only if you had detect evil.
Fizz will go.
True.
Not town
I mean,
magic,
what?
at least.
I mean,
Right.
could have been.
Yeah, Scar is leaving the room because he doesn't want to be cursed by whatever is coming from that box.
Okay, sure, you can leave the room. It just makes it
Because there's
easier.
there's two rogues and there's an artificer in here. They want inside this box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
There's
not to
two
be.
other boxes, of course.
Oh, of course,
Gotta
of
get room.
course.
There's a Decidui in chat you can catch too if this is too scary for you. Anyway, oh, I need balls. Anyway.
You do. You have two.
Not those balls. All right, look, Mr. Pervert, quit it. Now, you guys don't hear anything. And Scar, you say you're going somewhere. Where exactly do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go up and hang out with Kipper. It might be safer up there.
All right. In that case, while you guys go to work on that, let me see where you are, Scar. You get to about here, and wow. The laughing begins again as two of these creatures appear on the ship next to you before you're able to enter the bridge. And this music is just way too peaceful. Let's get out of here. Get out of here.
Got ambushed.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's totally a thing.
I'm not there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Blade
you're not
Ward.
there. Blade Ward has been granted
Do Scar.
to Scar, who may need it. Alright, let's see here. The order is Ash further. They creak behind you, and you can hear that soft little laugh. And they'll make a longsword attack. Missing on that, and then a 16.
16 does hit.
He will do 8 necrotic, and I need you to make a con save.
Let's see, necrotic. Con save. Of 8.
Is that a heartbeat I hear? Yeah, so your maximum HP is reduced by 8 as well. You do not get any of these hit points back until you get a long rest.
Cool.
Yes, it gets worse as the next one comes over and takes a swipe at you for an 18 to hit. And he
Yep.
too wants to suck your blood. Happy
Well, yeah,
Halloween.
both those hit.
Reiterate though. Okay, so the necrotic damage, that's straight. You can't half that because of Blade Ward. This 10 is reduced to 5 thanks to Blade Ward. But the life drain is 4 more necrotic, and you'll need to make a new con save on that to see if you get those. Actually, you've already failed this, so I think you also lose 4 maximum HP again. No, I guess I'll let you reroll it to see if you lose these as well. Okay, you don't have to worry about losing those 4. So your max HP is reduced only by the previous number I told you. And
So,
as they kind of like close in on you and surround you and gangbang you, what do you want to do now that you get a chance to react?
Kipper, we got Ghost over here, and I'm gonna die.
You're just yelling at from where you are?
I'm yelling at the Kipper, and I'm gonna take a swing at.
Just so you know, this door is closed. Just saying, you might have been hurt.
Shella.
You don't know yet.
I yelled at Shella.
Don't get a response.
18, number 1.
Which one? Number 1. All right, yeah, that'll hit.
12/7 fire.
Sure, why not? Anything else?
We haven't rested as far as I know, so I don't have access spirits. But yeah, that's it. I'm dead.
Huh. Are we all level 3 on this one? Yeah, that's right, ain't it? Ain't that right? Alright, so top of the round. Don't worry, Kipper heard you. But it's gonna be this turn that he comes in. So another one of these, we'll just do 2 long swords. We'll make it easy on you. 19 to hit on the first one.
19 hits.
6 would, or 9 would miss.
Yeah.
6 reduced to 3.
Plus
Yeah.
whatever would
Wait,
hit.
Does it hit? 15 doesn't hit. Why do you
No,
think there's a plus to that? There's no plus to that.
Because you plus the 7. Never mind.
Huh?
Never mind. My
Talking
brain's. I'm worried about dying. My brain's fucking up.
It's alright, you're dead. Well, you're not dead. You're unconscious. As you take 5 or 4 HP on that last one. Why are you adding HP?
I don't know. I don't know. It's 0.
Come on. Don't do a jack on me. It's about that time.
Healing
Kipper-
word.
The cult of Shella says stand back up, Scar.
Yeah, the cult of Shellis has spoken as Kipper's about to take his turn. And it is at this time, you guys down below, as you're about to open up these other chests, hear a static Kipper voice coming over the comms. Like something's interfering with the electronics on the ship as far as the communication goes. And you guys get, need help up there, ship. Yep. And you hear like static in between all that.
Sounds like they need help. We should go to the bridge.
Probably.
Kipper
Let's
will
go.
come in. Yeah, alright, so you guys are going to be making your way. I'll let you enter the turn order at the next round and let you know where you're coming from. Kipper comes in to make a shot, seeing the down Scar, and fires his pistol. Which I actually made a thing for finally. 22. So he manages to shoot the one hovering. Okay, I need to take off 20 more now since it didn't want me to do it all at once. There you go. And he almost finishes that white off. Scar, you have been healed for 2 HP.
Yep.
And you may take your turn.
I'm going to stand up.
Yep.
What divine favor has been added to my weapon? And I'm going to take a swing at what?
Was there a divine favor? Oh, it was. Didn't hear that.
I gave it to him as well with the
Of course,
the
divine
heal.
favor is broken, so it
Of
is what it
course.
is. Yeah. 15 will hit.
And yeah, not really the best, but that's it for me.
Nope, that's good because that's enough to destroy. Well, where did you go with it?
I went to number 1.
All right, just making sure because if you didn't, then it wouldn't have done it. But yeah, that's enough to take number 1 down. The second white now loses advantage, which is good, and it will continue to shank you.
Yeah.
And it gets.
I
an
would
8.
like to buy it disadvantage, please.
Oh, all right. I get a. Oh, hold on. I have to reroll.
Disadvantage.
There it is. 14.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. All right, cool.
Keeping you alive, buddy, till we get there.
All right, top of the round. Oh, actually, at this point, you guys can set your tokens here. We'll just have you come from the south here, and this is the closest you can get to the battle at the moment. Sound good?
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's where you guys are, and after I get done with this round, you guys can roll initiative. So once we get back to the white's turn, you guys can roll initiative. So Kipper readies the pistol again. Pew, pew. Gets one good shot off, and that's a 12 points of damage. Scar, you're up.
Gotta turn around and keep swinging, because I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but-
die either way.
Let's go. GDF. That's the rule. 12 is
12.
not enough to hit this creature as it brings up its sword to parry your own. And it just in your face.
I'm
In the turn?
gonna second wind myself, and then in my turn.
Alright. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. That is not on the turn order.
I'm level 3, so
There you go.
Hey, Fizz.
1d10.
Wow, that never happens.
No,
I
right?
get 6 more life back. Yay!
Do keep in mind how much you're down maximum.
Oh, I already took my maximum down.
Alright, so Fish, you're up. Hopefully you remember what your actual maximum is, though, right?
Yeah, 24.
Alright, cool. Alright, go ahead, Fish. You hear this loud noise, especially gunfire in the ship, right? And the rest of you are making your way to help.
I'm just gonna start kind of running this way. Yep, right about there. Got line of sight on Scar now, right?
Yeah.
A Scar looking hurt still, right?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
looking
yeah.
rough. What the hell did you do to your health there, buddy?
I did something. but I'm
Point
fixing
six 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 six. What?
it. Don't worry, I'm fixing it.
All right, he's looking rough.
Alright, cool. Cure wounds. Oh wait, no mind, it's touch. No,
Yeah,
no wait.
you got. Well, unless you have a certain thing that allows you to do it from afar. Which
Nope,
is,
nope.
yeah, that's it.
I'm used to healing word, aren't I?
Yeah, healing word is what you need here. If that's
Yep.
the case.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't think I can do anything, bud. Actually, you know what I can do? Screw it. I'll just give it another target. Action to dash.
Okay.
Let me see if I can make it over there. Yep.
All right. Next up, that's the end. The white. The white wants blood, though. The white is here to drain your blood. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Oh, that's a miss. Oh, yeah, we're gonna drain more blood. 21 to hit. Scar.
Yeah, 21 definitely hits.
4 necrotic and another con save. As it just kind of like grips onto you and steals your life force. I'll make that con save to see if this is reduced max HP. It is reduced max HP. So -4 to your maximum as well.
Yep.
That will end the White's turn. Kunai, you hear this ruckus and you saw Fizz run off. What would you like to do?
My friend, I'm here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to make a dash.
Go for it. What's next?
I'm going to use my med pin doses. I'm a healing.
You gotta touch him with med pins. Oh wait, you're right there. Yeah, sorry, I was looking
Right
at Fizz
there.
for some reason. I was looking at Fizz for some reason. Sorry, go for it. Stab him.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
So you're using 3 doses?
Yeah.
It would be so much easier if you would make that one roll somehow. 16 points of health has been returned as Kunai rushes up with a med pin, sets it to 3 doses, and smacks. It all goes right into your veins there, Scar. Unfortunately, not all of it's going to help, though, is it?
That's why I'm doing it separately, so which one I know doesn't go in.
Yeah.
Oh, no. After the 8, it stops.
Yeah, so like the second and third dose do nothing. But you don't know that. He looks a little bit better.
I don't.
now. Anything
looks
else?
better.
Alright, so Kunai, that's the end of your turn. Calypso.
Close is gonna run over here.
Has a bonus action to dash or what?
Bonus action to dash.
Thank you. What's next?
And using the rest of the movement to dash, which would be 10 feet up a little bit, so I can get a clearer view of the white.
You got a clear view of it right now, yeah?
And just gonna take a shot at him with the short bow.
What? 24 hits? That's a lot of damage. That's good.
14.
14 is still not enough to kill it, but definitely goes in and stabs. An arrow soars past you, Scar, slams right into the shoulder blade of this white, and it kind of like jumps back with it, but it recoils back as if it's ready to just keep sucking the life out of you. Anything else, Calypso?
How did these things get on the ship?
You open the box!
Oh, it couldn't have been the box. It don't look like they fit in there.
Kipper's just, who cares how they got in there? He pulls out the laser pistol and fires. Holy shit!
Oh,
Get the fuck off our ship!
Go Kipper.
Boom! Headshot! And Scar, just like that, your rescuer, Kipper, saves you from death. Alright, you lass, get rid of all that garbage. And we're out of combat now.
I fall on the ground, I feel super weak.
You'll be fine.
Might want
I
to
healed
take him
you.
down
You'll
to
be
the med
okay.
lab and see if he's got some kind of disease.
Kunai, you
sure.
you get to use your new lab finally.
Oh, yeah. Come. I'll fix you right up.
I don't know what's scarier, you or the ghost right now.
You'll find out. You'll find out.
You'll
Got a
find
new
out.
subject.
Oh no.
Um,
So, here's the thing. This is what happened after you opened one of them. Happy Halloween. Gee, I wonder why. But yeah, you started to fiddle with the other ones. Did you want to fully open those yet or no?
That's what Cliff's flying over to his staff with. Oh, want to see what other chaos that these boxes are gonna bring to us?
absolutely, Calypso. How else would we practice our hacking skills?
I would love to kill more, but I have to fix this dude up.
So,
Don't worry, they'll probably find you.
yeah, no
You
problem.
take care of him. We'll keep you on comms. We'll yell if something happens, right?
Sure.
All right. So, yeah.
Shella, keep a direct line open to the med bay, please, just in case.
Oh, don't worry. I'll do just that. There you go. So you take him down to the med bay. Wonder if I could find a token for this thing real quick. But yeah, they're going to the cargo hold to deal with that, and you're going to the med bay. What would you like to do, guys? Starting probably with the med bay crew.
I'm probably gonna examine him to see what the crap actually happened to him.
Yeah. Medicine. Well, let's see here. You have two options, right? You can do a regular medicine check, or
yeah.
with your lab, you can, let's see, you can run medic +3 due to the lab equipment.
Yeah.
So d20 +6 if you do it this way. And I'll make a mental note that the first ranking gives you a +3.
Did that wrong.
Yep, probably.
1d20 +6. 21.
The affliction is of necrotic nature, and you know fully that as much as he has been healed at this point, his body has sustained necrotic damage that is preventing him to be 100%, so to speak. But the diagnostics come back telling you can do one of two things. Well, some form of a lesser restoration might be able to fix this, but also if he just gets a long rest, he'll be fine.
So what I do is I immediately talk to Fizz from the other room because I'm assuming there's an open line. I say, "Hey Fizz, do you have any special magic? Like healing?"
Oh, they're
Divine special.
What's wrong with me? What do I so weak?
You have some sort of restoration magic?
You don't have to yell. The intercom can pick you up just fine.
I want to yell!
He's freaking out. It's scaring me.
I've been forced to use noise canceling because it keeps peaking. So all you hear is
Yes.
"Rrr."
Yes, Fizz. Do you have some sort of restoration?
But I got cure wounds and I failed to do that.
No? Okay.
You're the medic now, bud. Sorry.
So, my friend, here's the thing. You've been afflicted with necrotic damage. You know what necrotic does? It basically gets rid of all the good stuff in your body to where you decay slowly. Okay? Following?
Yeah.
So, good news. You're going to be fine after a very, very long hours. But you're going to be hurt. You're going to be hurt for the rest of this, maybe around 7 or 8 hours. So keep that in mind.
I love it when you give
Have fun with the
players the
ghosts.
explanation.
Yeah. Let's not open any more boxes.
Oh, we're going to open a lot more boxes.
Yeah. Anyway, as we switch to you guys now.
Did he say open more boxes?
That's what I heard in my vampire hearing.
That's exactly what I heard, Calypso.
Let's open more boxes.
All right.
Yes, here we go.
So you guys open up more boxes. Another one kind of opens up, and you hear the laughing of children all around you, and there's a black wisp of energy that just kind of soars around for a moment, and it just scatters off.
Up
By
on
the
to the
way,
next one, right?
What do you think of your mannequin?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty white, and it's shackled down.
No, I mean you had to move it so that Scar had a seat, right?
I thought it was in a chair. I thought he was on a table.
No. Yeah, it was on this table, but I figure let's put Scar on the table so you can do a proper check, right?
So Scar is shackled down.
I mean, if you want to, but that's a kink that I don't want to explore right now.
No, I wouldn't shackle
Like, you
him
don't
down. Not
have to
yet.
shackle people. It's just that this table was demonstrating what you can do. But now that you need to use it to do your check, you know, the mannequin's just kind of like laying on the back of the floor. Because the DM needs convenient things to work with.
And it's not like I'm going berserk.
Should I do your
Oh,
favorite?
you'll be fine.
Should I do your favorite there, Biz?
Please, you absolutely could.
I sure will then. Alright. All of a sudden, as you're about to give him the A-OK to step down and leave, the kunai and scar, and you know, this is shortly after the chest below has been opened, right? You guys hear a quick little laughter of children, and then it goes away, and a brief cold wind just kind of like scoots past both of you, and
Oh, it looks like Kippa turned up the AC.
your mannequin starts to rattle behind the table.
I told you the thing was alive. It's moving.
It's a real boy now.
They're not even gonna look at it.
I'm jumping off the table.
You roll off the table, okay? I mean, it's
I
just
go-
making
I-
noise over there. Go ahead.
I go up to my little mannequin. Oh my god, you're a real boy now. Papa, come to Papa.
As you approach the mannequin, it pops up on both feet as if possessed by a spirit. And I need you two to roll initiative again. As soon as I reset it. You said do it, so I did
I
it.
know I asked for this. I know, but I still.
What,
Okay,
you
I
didn't
don't
think
hate you. I hate. I'm sorry. I apologize. I hate myself for asking for this.
I said, should I pick your favorite? And you're like, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I thought this was
Just
your
so everybody
favorite.
knows, I have a couple revives in the tank just in case. All right. So.
Aren't we limited to one?
3.
Oh, we are limited to 3?
You can get killed 3 times in a game, guys, but keep in mind, after that, it might be a little bit harder to come back from the grave. But yeah, all of a sudden, and I want you to know that this mannequin has been possessed by whatever evil spirits, and this banshee has overtaken it pretty much. But you will be fighting a banshee in this case.
Hey.
Top. Wow, I am doing good on initiative. That's awesome for Halloween. Do we just start it off with the most powerful thing I can do right now?
Will we hear it over the intercom?
It is
Nah,
open.
Well, I mean, that is true. Hold on, let me see. You got to be within 30 feet of her. So, you guys are okay. So, all of a sudden, you guys hear a loud banshee wail. And I need the 2 of you to make Constitution saving throws.
I am so sorry.
Oh, you'll be happy to know. It looks like they adjusted the wail.
Plus 10 to next roll.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it doesn't instant kill anymore.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I lied. It still does.
Oh, no. Okay. Yep. No, that's what
Oh,
I
okay,
thought.
it's the success that is the damage. Alright, cool. So either way, I'm gonna hurt you guys.
21.
21, huh? And 19. So you both take 3d6 psychic damage instead of dropping to 0 HP, which is good.
No, it's not, because that could still kill me.
13
Scar's
points
still
of damage.
gonna- Scars heading down again. This whole
And-
episode is keep Scar alive. It feels like we
Yeah,
can do
well,
this.
Yeah. And Kunai, your mannequin that is standing up trying to give people hugs now. That'll be the end of their turn, I believe. Yeah, so
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Oh, you're such a real boy, but you made my ears bleed. I really hate you right now.
Advantage.
No, I don't. I'm busy.
How does one do?
I'll try to get a break in a little bit, but not right now. Loki has given Torg's not even here yet. Torg's not even here. Did you not realize he's not in here yet? Yeah. So Torque's not here yet. You can give it to somebody else, or I can give that back to you. I'm sorry, Kunai. I got distracted out of character. What did you want to do?
So, he's right over there. So, I'm gonna move back a little bit, like just a tad bit over there. Go around my table,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna kind of stab Scar a little bit. Kind of stab him.
This is a very stabby episode today. Scar is being given advantage on their next roll. 1.
Stab. You get 1 HP with that Scar. And then pull out the other pin. I'm like, well, that's what that one does. And I just like wiggle it. I'm like, oh, it's out. I just throw it. Throw the pin away.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
No. For my bonus action, I summon a psychic blade and throw it at it.
Can you do that as a bonus action?
Yes, I can.
What gives you the right? What gives you the right to make an attack on a bonus action? That's all I'm asking.
It basically my psychic blades. I can use my action to do like a full.
You take the attack action, you can manifest psychic blades from your free hand. You're not taking the attack action because you used your stick.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Okay, that's like
right.
I'm like, wait a minute, you can't do that and do this.
That is entirely true. I will end my turn there.
Thought this was gonna be going your way. How dare you?
How dare I?
How dare you indeed. So the Banshee stands up on the table in this mannequin form. No, I think we're gonna touch Kunai. That's what we're gonna do. No, not today.
Miss.
Alright, that's fair. So it tries to reach out to you, but the hand awkwardly swipes in front of you, cutting short. Alright, Scar, you've been resuscitated once more and on the ground. What would you like to do?
I'd like to stand up and
Yeah.
Use my flame gun sword and burn this mannequin alive.
Go for it.
So 12.
Oh, amazing. That hits. All of a sudden, your mannequin catches on fire and burns away.
Yes.
And now the Banshee is there in full force. At the end of this turn order on Kunai, we'll figure out what you guys are going to do in the cargo bay. Alright, Kunai, looks like you're...
Okay. I'm gonna stab it with my psychic blade. She'd be like, it's time.
Yeah. No, with this thing being a Banshee, you would think that would... Just checking some fun stuff on this thing. Alright,
Checking to see if it's resistant.
12. Alright. Anything else?
No, I can't do anything else.
At the top of the order, you guys have been hearing this commotion happening in the med bay. Do you stop what you guys are doing, or do you keep opening up chests?
Wait, I forgot to do something. I forgot to add these. Within 5 feet.
Sure.
Almost dead ally.
Then comes the question, is he really engaging? But he did attack, so it's alright. Yeah, so before I go into the Banshee's next turn, did anybody down there... Like, it's gonna take you time to get up there regardless.
Should we open the last one and see what happens?
We've been tricked twice. We've got to have a treat, right?
Yeah, there's
Like-
gotta be. Let's see if this one.
Alright, so that answers that question. So I can stay in turn order then, right?
I'm sorry.
Banshee will.
Are you?
Hey, look. The next
It's all
treats.
fun.
The next treats for them. Don't worry. I am going to try to. Should I just try to scare the shit out of you two instead?
Make him, just make him frightened.
I mean, yeah. So we'll do horrifying visage. So I need the two of you to make a wisdom saving throw. Please don't use Gilsper. I like to have a little fun, guys.
I'm going to use a recall.
Well, why don't you do something first? Or do you have to call that on the roll?
I have to call it.
Alright. Scar. You
Yep.
are frightened. And as a frightened creature, you can make a repeat saving throw at the end of your turns, with disadvantage if the Banshee's within line of sight. So you'll have disadvantage on your checks while the Banshee can see you. And Kunai is immune for the next 24 hours. That's the end of its turn. Who's next?
And I'm frightened of it.
Oh, means your attack rolls against it are at disadvantage and you can't move any closer to it than you already are.
All I got is the flame tongue sword, so we're gonna use it. 10.
Does not hit.
You're up, Kunai.
Alright, Kunai.
Okay. Again, attack.
How are you getting two attacks? What did you... Are you straight class or multi-classing? Even then, you still shouldn't have two
Straight
attacks. How are you getting two attacks then?
I can use my bonus action to it.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't you have to make a regular weapon attack and then the bonus action? Isn't that how that read?
Well, you use an attack with the blade. After you make the melee or ranged attack of the second, same provided return to the free cast. Doesn't say I have to make an attack roll with an actual physical blade.
Whenever you take the attack action, you can manifest a psychic blade from your free hand. No, leave that open. I'm reading, damn it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. Your free hand and make the attack with that blade. This magic blade is a simple melee weapon, and it has a normal range of 60 feet, no long range, and on handle. Psychic damage of this blade finishes immediately after it hits and misses the target and leaves no mark on the blah, blah, blah. After you attack with this blade, you can make a melee or ranged weapon attack with a second psychic blade as a bonus action. Okay, hold on. So whenever you attack, you can manifest a psychic blade from your free. Okay, so alright, yep, I can see it now. Alright. Just making sure, because don't get many of these.
Yeah, I understand. Totally.
Let's see, what's
Yeah,
the
I get
total
it.
on that?
9, 18, 26.
Sounds like a winner, as the apparition dissipates and vanishes before you.
Why are you such a wuss? You're supposed to be the tough guy.
You're make a wisdom saving throw, Scar, and then we'll see how you can react to that. It's no longer at disadvantage since the source of your fear no longer has line of sight on you. Alright, you're free.
I wanted you to get touched by two ghosts and not feel like me.
You'll be fine. Checkup time again.
Here is the real boss. Kunai and the... Wait, where are you sticking that camera? Don't need a colonoscopy to do this. Alright. before you guys open that third chest, how about we take a quick break? Because apparently I have people in the background saying do stuff, do stuff.
Break sounds good.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's take a quick little break. Give me a little time to also think about what's happening next. Hope you guys are having fun. Happy Halloween. Oh man, why is he sending me out on Halloween night? Doesn't he know there's going to be a crowd down there? I'm going to get even with him eventually. Alright guys, we'll be back here shortly. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back, everybody. We are back from our break. And let me just say thank you to Cookie for his $95 support to the Wounded Warrior Project. He has brought us to our first Radiant deck draw. So, my friend, right click the card and let's see what we get. Oh, God, shoot me in the foot. Alright, this is good for you, bad for me.
Then it was well worth it.
Yes, it was. If this is what I think it is, I think I need you to roll a D4. Hold on, let's see.
So who's become a werewolf now?
No, but that's not what the moon does. Roll me a D3.
Dun, number 2.
You have the feeling that when you say the word wish, you might get 2 of them.
At my
Get
discretion,
two
right?
wishes.
At my discretion.
You would consider that a radiant deck draw, right? That was a good.
I absolutely that has been one of
You
the best
sure?
ones.
We can
in a
re-roll it.
while.
We can re-roll it if you want. Like I feel like that could be a bad one because it could be monkey. Not just kidding. I'm just trying to talk you out of it. Well, congratulations. That was really good, and that was a straight draw too. So we didn't even have to re-roll that one. So yeah, that's how the radiant deck draw works. If it turns out to be a negative result, we just throw it back in the pile and throw another one out there. So you're only going to get good results every time we hit $100 on our donation, and it's going straight to the Wounded Warrior Project. Thank you for that. Well, there could be anything in that final box, huh?
Question, DM.
Answer, player.
Do they have to be used simultaneously, or can they be one at a time?
Nope, you don't even have to use them today if you don't want to. You could just put it in your back pocket. Do me a favor and reference when you got them, though. So make sure you put down something like
Yeah.
whatever episode this
Radiant
is,
deck
or
draw.
Radiant deck draw from the Wounded Warrior Project donation. Yeah, something to let me know that, oh yeah, that happened. Because you know how my weeks blur together. Yeah. Congratulations.
Could I make one that's really simple?
What's that?
Could I wish for 20 intelligence?
That's fair.
That fixes my intelligence from before.
It does.
Would it be like your intelligence was previously 20, right?
No, it was previously 16.
I tried to get 4 more in there. See, he's trying to sneak something on me.
Meet me in the middle, 18?
No, I'll meet you all the way. How's that? But the condition will be is your head gets a lot bigger.
A gnome with a big head. This is great. This could never
No.
go wrong, right?
So you guys look at Fizz as he just kind of like goes, "I wish I was smarter," right? Or something along those lines, because metagaming. And we watch as his noggin increases as his brain mass grows bigger, and he becomes an intelligence 20 now. That will be one of your wishes.
Man just wishes for radiant intelligence.
The thing is also, Fizz, your head is slightly bigger than most of the spacesuits, but I think your bubble can still go over your head.
Okay.
I think.
If not, I
It's
would
a
have
magic-
to. We
Yeah.
might have to engineer it.
Might have
But
to
yeah.
make something work, right? Yeah. So like that's the whole thing. I'm like, well, what can I do to monkey ball this a little bit? And that's probably the best I can do for this wish. But other than that, I think we can go ahead and give you a 20 on that.
I was
Better
going to
than
ask,
you
when you
wishing.
say his head gets bigger, is he more arrogant, or is it just actually his head grew?
Well, he's 20 intelligence now, so he can decide how that is.
I'm
But
sorry,
that-
I didn't quite catch that, Scar. Say that one more time.
Are you arrogant now?
No, I'm not trying to be an arrogant. However, I felt myself get like not as smart as I was when we first started this, and then now I'm like, I feel like here's how I could kind of RP it is like I wish to be I wish to be even smarter than I was before. I wish to be as smart as I can right now. And, you know,
His head starts to swell open.
Did I
And
just
I feel-
feel for more intelligence?
huh? Oh, I was just saying stuff. I was just saying how I was hoping for, wishing for more intelligence. Because I haven't been feeling so right recently.
Yeah, I know. I'm just. Don't worry about it.
Final box.
So yeah, he's not trying to be arrogant for sure, but he's like, ooh,
He's
I
definitely
feel
big
smarter.
brain. He's big brain now, guys. Alright, so the final box, we're opening it, right?
Yeah, I feel comfortable opening it, Calypso.
So do I.
Alright, you guys open it up. And once again, the lights flicker a bit. Zzz, zzz. The air grows a little chillier in this room, but you're able to see substance inside the chest. I bet you wonder what's in there, right?
I'm just gonna reach out and touch it.
You feel rocks that look kind of like this.
Ooh.
And they
What
start
are
to shade a
those?
certain color as you kind of like, as the light of the overhead ship kind of like refocuses down and it kind of like let off a glimmer. That is a good question. What are those?
Oh, we're gonna identify these.
I, Hang on 1 second.
Wait a second.
I'm
I
waiting.
have. You don't even do it with the card on.
Hmm?
I nearly forgot about this.
What do you got?
What do you have?
Oh, you got that, huh?
Oh, you have a Vizier card, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the video card.
Do you want to apply it to this?
I mean, I'll probably forget about it if I let it have it any longer, so let's go.
Oh, yeah, get it out of the way, right?
Yep.
You are looking at Dragonite. Not to be mistaken for the Pokemon, but Dragonite crystals that are what you are now realizing due to this knowledge that you're gaining through the Vizier card is worth a lot of money to the right people. The current haul that you have here could possibly value anywhere from 50,000 gold pieces to maybe even 1,000,000 gold pieces, depending upon the grade of Dragonite that's in here.
I'm just gonna look over at Fizz and be like, we got a good haul here! And then we tell him what it is, the info. Apparently I can.
So this is what it's like to be a rogue, huh? Breaking into stuff.
Yeah?
Feels good.
A little too good. And now he's got the brains for it too.
Both goes turned into a rogue.
He's definitely hanging in the
Mastermind.
Oh, don't even. Ooh.
Total master. Mont, to be mistaken. Yeah, so you guys have a huge haul. Now I will say, like, unless it gets analyzed, like, that's the thing. Like, this thing has, like, certain grades. This could be low quality. Like, let's face it, you're low level. This could be low quality. Or this could be high quality. Maybe the DM was super nice this day. Who knows? So you're gonna have to figure out what quality it is to get a price range on it if you wish to sell it. Or you could probably do something more creative with this thing. Who knows?
And then it's on the boxes, right?
It's in this final box that this was actually in. The other boxes just had curses in them.
And
Okay.
if also buying mask, 9 stars on the med bay, right?
Yeah.
Farther, no. They're not technically down here yet.
Because it's gonna Okay, so hey Shelly, can you briefly cut off communications to Medbay real quick? I need to ask Fizz something.
Oh wow, sure. Click. All of a
Hey,
sudden, the
Fizz?
elevator music is played in the medbay.
Did we just get hung up on?
No,
Okay,
you go
I
from
look
normal.
I look at Scar, and I just say they're up to something.
Shella's over there doing.
Quickly,
Shella?
Fizz. Quickly,
Go ahead.
Fizz is gonna reply to Calypso. What's up, Calypso? What do you have?
So it seems that they have some special things going on with it. You know, all the ghosts and whatnot. Particularly Scar seems to be spooked along. Why don't we help him get over that fear with a little prank of sorts? I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull out a disguise kit real quick.
Man, it's starting to sound like I should have asked him to leave the call for a minute, huh?
No, this,
No.
this
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah. I am down for whatever you want to do. With this haul that we just got, let's have some fun.
Yeah. Shall I my disguise kit to a tumor ghost onto all the ghost days?
I would like to grab, if I could, like a small piece of Dragonite or whatever, just to have kind of a sample.
Sure, easily enough. There's probably like a small fist size you put in your pocket.
Shall I roll my disguise kit?
Sure.
Actually, sorry, DM. 2 small
Sorry,
pieces for this.
Well, now you're getting iffy with me because a lot of these pieces are big, huge chunks.
It's for a purpose. They don't have to be very big pieces. Just
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you find another one decent size, about the same. I'll say. All right, so you got 2 of them. I'm not gonna bite you.
Okay.
Right? All right,
Well,
so
this-
Calypso, roll your thing to see if you can make everybody look spooky. Okay, you make everybody look spooky. Who are you making look spooky? Just you and Fizz?
Just me and Fizz and
Tort's
Gonna,
not
like, look-
here, unfortunately. I thought he was going to
Yeah.
be joining us, but he hasn't given me a message.
would have been perfect to turn into a werewolf, but no, he's not here.
Well, I mean, this disguise kit was made to make you look like other people. Like, how are you applying this to make it look like something else?
There's probably makeup that's paler than these two are.
can we
Well,
make it look like maybe we're zombies or like we're
Oh, okay.
ghostly or something like that, like Halloween costume-ish.
Yeah,
But
we're
gonna try and scare
This
him.
totally won't backfire. No, not at all.
Oh, of course
It's not like Scar has been stabbing everything he's seen so far.
Yeah, it's not like that.
This is like
Plankton
this is
sword's
gonna be
gonna
leading
hurt
the
you
charge.
too, right?
Don't worry, what could go wrong?
Hey, what could go wrong?
And I'm throwing 2 psychic blades at both of you.
Alright. So you guys get decorated, and you still hear Shella doing the do 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 do
I think we should go check on them.
Bella,
No. Oh, yes.
can you help us with this little excursion we're on by
Oh,
maybe
please.
giving some false information to those two?
Well, what do you want me to tell them?
We've been opening these boxes, haven't we? And there's been
Yeah.
ghosts going around. Ghosts
Uh-huh.
and ghouls.
Okay. So what do
Maybe
you want
some
me
of
to
the
tell?
third book.
Oh,
Some of the
sorry.
third book had the same and happened to get unleashed on me and Fizz.
Okay.
I don't know if Fizz get into a hiding spot or something.
Red floating light kind of like flashes in a nearby wall. Red alert, red alert, red alert. It's terrible. Terrible, guys. You won't believe it. You guys
What's
hear it
going
in
on,
that
Shella?
bay. It's in the cargo bay. There's zombies everywhere. They've been eaten.
Oh, let's go take care of this.
I
I-
roll an insight check to see if this sounds fishy.
I've been dealing with ghosts. I'm okay. I'm done. I want to get those boxes off the ship.
Inciting a Android voice, huh? Go for it. Let's see what we get first.
Wow.
Fizz
Oh, I
for
forgot to
disadvantage
tell
on
you
that.
disadvantage. Yeah, I should have given him disadvantage, huh? Because there's no body to read, no body language to read, but at the same time,
It's yellow blue.
It was already sketched out because they turned off intercoms.
I mean, you don't know they did that. All you know is that you heard elevator music. That's all. You're overthinking this.
I mean, we were seeing power outages, so I don't suspect it.
If you guys want to go check it out, like, I'm not going to argue with you on that. So you know there's something up, and besides, I think they want you to come down there anyway.
Man.
I
was
would
gonna
like
go down
to,
there anyways, but
instead of
Yeah.
trying to hide from them, just where the boxes are open and everything, where we got them, just kind of like lay against there like something happened.
Right.
Mhm.
One Fizz is gonna mimic. That's perfect.
What do you do,
Oh,
Calypso?
oh.
And the same as Fizz's.
Oh, okay.
Calypso, we each point to one of the empty chests.
Yes.
What are we even doing here anymore?
Kuna is gonna walk down there with both like two psychic blades in his hand, just like, come on, let's go kill whatever's down there.
Yeah, flame tongue and sword in mine.
Alright, so yeah, I guess like we'll imagine. I know this ship's not in the cargo bay, so work with me here. And Danisha's probably in the other bay. So yeah, the two of you are kind of like pointing at different chests, and then all of a sudden, Scar and Kunai, you make your way down here. Actually, would come from over here, I would think, through this corridor. Right? Makes sense, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, cool. So yeah, what do you do? Oh, hold on. Let me help. Let me help set the mood, right? Like this peaceful music, not cutting it. There you go.
You said there were zombies in here. Where are they?
As you hobble down here, Scar, with your 1 HP, you see your allies flung over on the floor, pointing at 2 different chests.
Also, mind you, Fizz's head is also much bigger than it was before. It's bloated now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got a big head. Need to double
But
tap
that-
that.
That happened with me, so I'm already like, okay, it's just my head. My head's fucking with me.
They're dead.
As Fizz hears Kunai, like, say that, he'll kind of gasp and reach out towards him. Kunai!
Just immediately try to punch him with the psychic
And
blade.
for shits and giggles, I would like to try and make a performance check if I could.
I mean, yeah, let's see how it is, and then we'll see how Kunai reacts. If it's really good, you gotta consider this Kunai, alright? Like, I know you're coming in here with yeah, okay.
No,
I-
that was a terrible.
Yeah, so I guess, yeah, Kunai, you can disregard the performance. It was a terrible performance. Intelligence doesn't help performance, unfortunately.
No, it doesn't.
So he comes out here with this brass ideal and just starts to lean up and try to scare you, Kunai. But you can see right through the mask already.
It's all that muck all over you.
We were cursed.
You don't look cursed. You just look like you had a bad hair day.
It was
Oh.
terrible. It's
wait,
like
I
when I
forgot to
died
do
before.
Yeah, and all of a sudden Shell's like, oh, I forgot to do something. And there's a red alert going on down here.
Just gonna real quick. I'm just gonna tap his shoulder with the mage hand real quick.
Scar, there's something
Over
to the
here.
right of you. Right behind you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's nothing there.
If he's turned around, I'm gonna signal Kun to just help us. I'm specifically going after Scary.
Look at Kunai.
Should I slide a hand back? I'm trying to be stealthy.
I feel like this is already at its end, unfortunately, Calypso.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
gig
they
is
don't know
up
what's wrong
with
with Calypso.
Fizz. Like, Kunai's over here being anti into any of this. Give me a deception check, Calypso. See if you can beat his insight. Alright, we can follow this along a little bit.
Okay.
Apparently, Calypso looks terrible, but because of the performance check of Fizz, you clearly know that he's not infected.
Yeah.
But
So,
Calypso looks a little more severe.
Well, I'm sorry, Calypso, but unfortunately, you're not long for this world. And I'd rather see you better than this.
Wait, what? This was a joke.
I've dealt with ghosts and everything else.
What a time to get a nat 20.
We did fight a banshee.
Ouch.
I think Calypso's dead. I think she's dead.
Okay, well. Hey, Calypso, how's it going? Death here.
Someone wants to for disadvantage.
I just want to tell you, what's that?
Someone buying disadvantage for me?
Might need to.
I don't have it. I'm trying to see if I can.
Here. I'll
That
do
was
it.
a lot of damage. I understand it, but that was a lot of damage.
Here you go.
Disadvantage.
Don't need to do that much damage.
Alright, disadvantage. Roll again. Get another 25, because I feel like this is normal.
I mean, I'm sorry. I just want to have some fun.
Killing your teammates was a part of it, and taunting your teammates was supposed to be a part of it.
Advantage.
Can you... What? Okay, wait a minute. What are we doing here? Now, there's a problem with this. Only one of those rolls will count, because you can't manipulate the same roll twice.
Oh, did they do Dixper too?
Well, that's the thing, though. If you did it for your... Well, okay, so... Ah, shit, I hate to do this, but unfortunately, because he bought advantage for himself, the 25 stays. And I have to get back to
Right
this
to Calypso.
Yeah, so Dixper, if the player target does it for themselves using Dixper, theirs trumps yours. It has nothing to do with speed or time or anything. It's just that if they don't want to be effed with, then they can use a card to stop it. So I will get back the disadvantage. There you go.
I mean, we gotta remember Calypso. It's in the wings.
So Calypso was okay, so what did you do, like, as soon as he walked over to you? Like, you tried to get Kunai's attention, right? That didn't go too well. Let's see here. What's the total damage there?
A lot.
Okay,
Well,
see,
let
you're
me-
not helping me, are you? Okay, so
Let me add it up for
23,
you.
25, 29, 39, 42.
Yeah, I'm dead. Double my health.
So, all of a sudden, Calypso, in your final breath, what do you say as he stabs you through with this blade?
May I cast the spell? Dead. We're done.
Hmm? You don't get to
I
cast
just-
anything, you're dead. What do you say? I'm giving you a chance to say something.
I'm just gonna flick off Scar before I die.
All of a sudden, you get flipped off, and then bleh, there's fresh blood on the deck of the ship area.
What? It was a joke. We're sorry. We hit the mother load.
I've been dealing with ghosts, banshees, and you thought this was the time to do this?
I don't think I can heal dead people.
Yeah, you instant killed her. Or him.
Oh shit! I didn't think it was that bad.
Oh, yeah,
You rolled
no,
a
you
nat
just-
20.
You just
That did
insta-killed
over double her health.
his health.
Yeah, if you do over like double the health. She's dead. Just dead.
Yeah,
Today in
so
America.
Life.
you what?
What's that? I'm sorry, Calypso.
Cookie has launched. Did someone die?
May I say no to that? I want to let him live with
Oh.
his consequences.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, I'll return that to you then.
Oh.
Much as I want to use up all your cards, I will definitely return them upon favor. Yeah, target, I guess in this case, I'll allow them to say no to it if you guys are cool with that. Is that cool?
Fair enough.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll make it a
This
double
did not
agreement.
go as we.
Yeah, so if you both agree to it, I'll take it off. Otherwise,
Scar,
don't
you're
wanna-
gonna live with your consequences.
All right, so Scar, you lean down to the body. I want either investigation or perception check from you at this point.
Um,
I mean, you don't have to make a medicine check. You already know you killed him. No, that's not what I want. I
For
want something.
acrobat.
You,
a 3.
yeah, there is zombie, dude.
Yeah, the complete zombie. 100%.
Like I
What
was
are
gonna
you
say, if he
So-
scored
about?
high enough, he would have seen the makeup and stuff. But he's convinced that makeup looks good.
Also did too well.
You did too good of a job.
So
Yep.
who's gonna bury her or him? Who's gonna bury him?
What? God damn, you guys are selfish in some ways here. Well, can't keep this around anymore. Just throw it outside, right? Donisha comes down the hall and is like checking on everybody. I heard there was a red alert over here. What's going? Oh dear Lord, what happened to him?
He turned to a zombie and I slayed him.
It was a joke. It was a disguise kit. Calypso.
Oh,
I don't think Eclipso's gonna be around anymore.
What are you talking about, this guys? Look at them. They are a zombie. They are dead.
I
Fizz
think you're really dumb, Scar.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'll
no.
go tell Kipper.
Hang on, hang
Yeah.
on.
Dang, that don't look